What up? It's Fletch with Fletch Films on a bad hair day. So I'm wearing my hat. Okay, what I cover is Star Wars, a lot of car videos, and my acting career. And if you dive deep into my channel, you'll find 300 videos, pretty much my life. That's why it's Fletch Films. I'll dig into my story later. I was a pro snowboarder up in Lake Tahoe. This is all before YouTube, folks. I was shooting community access television. So you go back way into my videos. Someday I'll put on my Burning Man videos, but you'll see some crazy stuff back there. So please subscribe, binge watch all my older crazy videos about building electric cars, about all sorts of stuff, snowboarding. Yeah. Anyway, so let's get on to what's coming up in the Mandalorian. Okay, so I finally got my one in the mail that has the original front gun right here, folks. The INT4. This is going to be in the Mandalorian. I will put up the cool paint job from a Facebook friend of mine. Just busted this out, and yeah, just so he took the older unit right here, and he did the cool paint job to make it, look like right there the movie ready version that's coming up in the Mandalorian. So yeah, I'm on the hype train. I'll please stay tuned to the end of the video about my theory about the Mandalorian movie, and just if you haven't seen my other videos, I mean, they are digging deep into the lore that obviously there's like a whole sequence with I think one of the INT4, this mini rig launching from an AT-AT. So that's crazy cool. They were even paying attention to this box art. So this is also the first one that I got off of eBay. It was close to, gosh, $69, close to that. And then I think it was, with all the shipping and everything, was almost close to 80. But it did not have the front gun. This one's in really, really mint condition. I'm going to take a, you can see this one, yeah, the different coloring. Yeah, really noticing that now. So this one's been more in the box and not probably exposed to sun exposure. And I'll probably switch over this gun over to here. Anyway, the one that I had from my childhood, the little locking mechanism here, because I would like crash this ship and blow it apart, and these wings you can take them off and everything. It was just worked to the bone. Yeah, so just really excited about how Jon Favreau and the whole team are working in the INT4, and then yeah, someone else again pointed out on Facebook this ATRT. This one was from Hasbro from the early 2000s, and like look at these, Ralph McQuarrie inspired. I mean, that's shot to shot right there for the AT-AT Walker. Okay, someone pointed that one out on Facebook. I noted this morning, was like, wow, that's really cool. And then also with this little walker right here, that this and other photo. I mean, yeah, it was like more of a lizard creature kind of thing, but wow, I mean, just a bunch of inspirations from the Ralph McQuarrie paintings. Hold that thought, because I do have over here. I've tried to sell this a couple of times, and that's also one of my favorite. Like, man, if I had a ton of money and the cosplay this outfit, I've seen the figure a couple times. That Luke Skywalker, Ralph McQuarrie inspired, and so these are just a couple right here. I'm just throwing these down. Let me see how fast I can go through these without boring you guys to tears. Everybody's seen that one directly, was in the movie. That's one of my favorite shots right there. That kind of alien, what was going on in the cantina. So just who doesn't love? I mean, Star Wars wouldn't be Star Wars without the Yavin base, without McQuarrie. Now this one made it into the Book of Boba Fett. They totally, totally took that whole sequence was in the Book of Boba Fett. The Y-wing, excellent. That shot, love that shot. And then the speeder, look at the speeder, and then like Luke with his, that long gun. Oh, you can't ever forget about that one right there. The Metropolis inspired. And then the Falcon. And then wow, yeah, I mean the TIE pilots. Oh, and there it is again. We were at the last one, yeah. And then this one's great. I mean the stormtroopers were originally supposed to have lightsabers. I think we're almost to the end. Yeah, that whole sequence went down just like that in the movie, even with the Death Star droid right there. I'll have to take a closer look at that one later. Right on. I mean, I'm not, not to the end. There's a sandcrawler. Yeah. Okay. So there's just a quick impromptu on the Ralph McQuarrie paintings. So I'm just super pumped up on it. Now, here's my theory. I'm gonna wrap it all up right now. Thrawn. They've gotta give us a big reveal that if they've been able to keep it under wraps, that Luke Skywalker. I mean, let's face it. Back at season 2 of The Mandalorian, when Luke Skywalker just cut down a bunch of those troopers like freaking Swiss cheese, like butter, and it you gotta have some major tie-in, folks. I mean, Ahsoka season 2 has got to finish off, and just like the Marvel Universe Endgame stuff, it's got to all tie together. And you've got Ahsoka season 2, you've got Balin, you've got that whole arc with the World Between Worlds and Abeloth and all that, and they've got to give us some sort of original trilogy, and it can't just be like a little Easter egg. So and then somehow tying into Thrawn, if not, at least alluding to it. So and then my other theory is that, I mean, the Mandalorian and people who watch that series, I mean, it was almost, a couple years ago now. So, and it's been 7 years since a movie came out apparently. But I mean, it's been years since even Grogu was out in the world, and I just think the hype. I'm going to get a ranking board of all the movies, A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back and all that, and see where my prediction. I'm going to do a whole nother video of like where I think it's going to rank. But I'm excited that I finally I traded about 5 vintage figures for this one. Really, it was just for the damn gun, and I was just hunting around and nobody was hitting me up. So we'll see. I'm going to watch eBay. I'll do a follow-up video leading up to the 22nd of when The Mandalorian gets released, that if these just go through the roof on eBay, I'll try to make a notation of the eBay prices and the Facebook prices. And, I'm anticipating that this mini rigs in general are going to go up. Somebody was talking about this one too, the MTV4. Wouldn't that be awesome if someone made a note like, I really wish it would click. I was gonna try to find I was gonna see if I could 3D print some sort of mechanism to lock in right here so that it would stay down like that. Yeah. Anyway, the MTV7, this bad boy. That would be brilliant if this one was also in the movie, because it does fit in with the whole Hoth sequences. Wouldn't it be great if that ice planet was Hoth? Like that there was something that the rebel base was hiding. This is a crazy, that they had to go back to Hoth for some freaking reason, and there was some reason why the rebel base, chose it. Maybe there was like kyber crystals there, or who knows what. But and then this is a butchered version of the Cap 2. This is also, I mean, if they incorporated the Cap 2 at any point in time, I mean, Bosk was on the box of this right there, yeah, of the Cap 2. and was like a bounty hunter type of mini rig. I mean, what's proposed, and yeah, just one of my favorite parts about Star Wars toys was the mini rigs. They were affordable, they were fun, and they still are. So okay, please subscribe. Please check out my short form videos and my long form videos, and please like and subscribe. See you in the next one.